Entering safe area.
Good. Sorry, didn't see you there for a second. Thanks for coming.
Tired of carrying extra stuff?
Invite to another agent's group. Receive.
You can't pass that up, I guess. Only got a grenade.
Eliminated.
One.
Hey, Willie.
Chance to wipe out the hyena leadership in one decisive
Got his
blow.
headphones on.
Get in there and hunt them down. Every last one of them.
You guys are going the wrong direction.
I haven't
Whatever
moved.
it was you opened back here.
I had to stand up. Oh, I can open my window a little bit.
Want my other piece of pizza? Okay.
Oh, I'm pretty full. Thank you, though.
Here, let me shut my mic off.
That's
Yeah,
some
but-
all day.
Assholes.
That's some all day roast.
Come on,
All day roast.
Yeah, that's
Willie.
a roast that's been
It
sitting.
was roasting all day.
Yeah.
Pot roast.
Man, was it good too.
All right, you guys there?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, you hear me? Perfect. How's it
Nope.
going, guys?
Good. How you doing, Willie?
Oh, good.
We saw you. Roaming around in Haven, so we figured we'd bring you in.
Not a chance.
Just
Oh,
got
I was
on.
gonna say I saw his mugshot in the paper.
No,
Yeah.
you never don't
Oh, arrested at a city council
Actually, hey, today I had some fucking retard try to run me over, and he rolled down his window and said he was going to kill me. And then he was about to get out of his car because, well, he went around me very aggressively when I was riding my bike, and I wasn't acting all crazy. I was on the side of in my, mind my own business, and then he cut me off in his fucking little minivan. And then I got pulled up alongside of him, and I was like, he had his window up, and I'm like, dude, you almost ran me over. What the fuck? And next thing you know, he rolls down his window and says he's gonna kill me, and like he proceeded to get out of his vehicle, and I'm thinking, here we go, another. Yep, because I was like, man, because I just don't want to have to hurt anybody. I'm not playing with these fucking. I mean, he might have got me because I was still on my bike. And I hadn't gotten off, so he could have got me, But I was talking to somebody. Well, why don't you start carrying your gun? Why don't you? Dude, that's just the problem. I'm scared. If I carry I would have probably shot that little fucking retard.
And that's the problem.
Then you would have seen my mug shot. And I know I'm not that way, but I get so sick and tired of these fucking, like it's like 20 something degrees out. And this motherfucker's like get mad at me. I'm like, I'm not bothering you. I think what it was is he's seen some stickers on my bike that maybe triggered him. But it's all good. That doesn't mean you can run me over.
Maybe not. Yeah.
Might make you a target, but it doesn't
That's what I'm saying.
justify his running you over.
Trust me, you could think differently of me. I don't want to kill you. Like we're all Americans. I love everyone. I just wish people would get over things. But literally, there's people that will hate you, and I'm like, what? Because I love my country, and But yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah,
Holy
and I haven't
crap,
been
where do I
on.
get all this shit?
Huh?
Keep picking it up. You won't have that problem.
Well, I'm trying to get rid of some of it.
I see that.
What you got?
Way
good?
too much crap.
What?
Yeah,
I guess Josie Wales told me he got his refund from Stadia. So I should be getting mine here soon.
From who?
From Stadia. Like when I logged on here to play with you guys, I got a message from Stadia telling me that as of January 18th of 2023 that Stadia is going to be shut down. So Stadia is currently, they just started supposedly issuing people refunds.
Yeah, I was
There's
gonna say they sent out a big notice.
What Stadia is that? Your
it's cloud
Game
gaming.
platform.
So
Oh.
they got thousands and thousands of people they got a refund, and so supposedly anybody that has over like me, I have like over 30 games that I bought from them. So I mean, they owe me over $1,000 something, like over $1,000. So I probably
online
what's that?
online games, is that what they are?
Yeah. So any online game, like any game or any like DLC or any add-ons or anything like that, they're gonna fully refund. Even like if you bought a Stadia controller, the only thing they're not gonna refund us on is like if we bought into the, like, it's called Stadia Pro, like you get like 5 free games a month or something. I had that for a while and canceled it. But they're not
I guess I've never
refunding.
heard of that. So
It's all it is. It's a game console. It's another console
Yeah.
type gaming, but it runs through Google.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
now Google is being told you need to lay off a whole bunch of people.
They're dumb.
Their financial backers are saying enough's enough.
Dude, they're all doing that. Twitter, Facebook,
Amazon.
Amazon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Amazon. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but only 10,000 out of the
10,000 of the
million.
robotic.
Only 11,000.
1.3 million people that are employed by Amazon or whatever.
Yeah, well, Amazon has the highest turnover of any organization out there.
I can see maybe Amazon because they actually, but Facebook and Twitter, who the frick? I hate to say it.
Well,
Like,
All right, I'm good.
Okay, let's go.
Well then, I guess I have to go.
Hey, they're starting to piss me off.
What? Pissed me off already?
Did you see some of the ridiculous things, though? I mean, with Elon and Twitter, what they're what he's paying $400. You know, basically he's paying $400 million for them to have lunches.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out how he can get off with such short notice playing people off, because the Warren Act says you got to give 60 days.
Signs critical.
And not if you're a business.
Wait,
he's a privately held business.
The Who Act?
No, he's
What?
not.
Yes, he is.
No, layoff's going to be instantaneous.
He's not a privately owned business. And Twitter, you mean?
Twitter is now.
holds-
He
On Twitter, he might be.
Twitter he is. I mean,
Yes.
Ooh, he bought that.
he took
thing.
he delisted it from the stock exchange and everything. It is a privately held company now.
Didn't I just
But-
say-
Still there, sweetie? Hello?
But the thing it got
Everybody
me
get
was
yourselves ready.
now of
This
course
situation is serious.
Yeah, but how
They're pay-
cold is that? I mean, that
how cold is it?
kind of chicken
Wait.
shit.
When you're paying 400 million a year for
Free
catering service
breakfast and lunch.
for breakfast and lunch, and you only have 10% of the office staff shows up.
I know, that's crazy.
I think that's a cost-cutting measure that needs to be done.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, they're little. Man, that was outrageous that they were
Yeah. Well,
getting.
they were fixing enough food for all of their
Oh, look at
employees.
here, Brian.
Where was the rest of the food going?
Brian, there's another
What?
Acosta go bag in here for me.
Oh, goody.
That's my 4th exotic I've got today.
What
Yeah.
was it?
I haven't had an exotic and
Up there.
An
About a
Acosta, Acosta
Well, the-
go bag.
The Acosta
Oh,
Go
I
bag, the
got
one
that.
that that's kind of like the bag of choice.
Bag
Yeah,
of
but-
choice.
Between that and the chameleon, I think that shit drops easily. But no, for Alphabet, Alphabet's been told by their TCI, which is their big backers, you need to lay off people. You need to get rid of all your little pet projects that are not making any money.
I'm glad Meta's losing a lot of money.
Yeah, he's laying.
Meta's laying off 10,000 too.
Yeah. Well, you
Feel
look at
bad
all
for.
these people.
Oh
who-
no, I don't.
it's called recession, I hate to tell you people.
Well, yeah, but one of these.
Even though there's
like,
certain people that say, oh no, it's just a slight setback.
We're not in a recession yet.
Oh no. A loaf of bread costs $5. Oh, we're not.
That's called
recession.
inflation.
no,
That's because of the supply chains
What the hell, man?
Let's see.
and greed.
2 quarters when your negative growth
Come on.
is typically considered a recession.
hey, but Biden gave Indonesia $20 billion.
Dude, what the fuck?
Let alone
Are you
Ukraine.
fucking
He,
serious?
he,
alone-
pro- he promised them $20 billion to help them get off of coal.
I know. I'm like, are you? And then he goes to China. China? How many? You
Who's
know,
not in
all
the
the
room?
gold that goes through Spokane.
China
goes to
is
China?
building coal plants as well as Russia.
Get the hell out of here, man. 20 billion. How about you give 20 billion to our homeless here in Spokane? Maybe in Portland too. What? Indonesia? Oh, shit.
Immediate medical assistance
Well, when
needed.
unemployment gets to about 7% or 8%, then I'd say you're in a recession.
Well, ready for
Serious
Orc or
trauma
whatever his
detected.
name is.
Diesel?
Okay, Diesel.
Agent out of mission.
Yeah, Willie, are you down? Are you dropping like an old granny again?
And down.
Shit.
Get on in a little bit.
I'm backing up.
Agent down.
Okay.
Good idea.
Well, I'm backing up now too.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Willie Jr.
Whatever. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 bodies are
Oh,
all
guess
back
what?
here by the back wall. Oh, there's a car after you. He's coming in the room.
An agent needs assistance.
Ooh. Willie, you can save me this time.
Ouch!
Ow! Thanks, Willie.
Guys, I could use some help.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we're all
No,
being...
oh, hold on.
Break the linkage on his.
I'm trying. There, he's down.
I just hit him with the rock and roll. Coo.
That's good.
Rock and roll.
Where are they? Oh, they got a turret here.
Dead turret.
Yep.
Diesel, what's
dead
going on
turret.
down there? Diesel, are you dead too, you inbred son of a bitch? Everybody
Diesel?
knows
Yeah.
Rita.
Diesel?
Red piece of shit.
Why do you get the feeling that Diesel wears a mullet, but
Well, you want to go look at him? He's right over here. He's dead.
got a freaking helmet on?
Where's
Oh
it?
no, he
Got
don't.
He got
His
his
helmet
butt up.
off?
He's got his butt up, Brian.
What the?
Waiting
Never-
for you.
Waiting for you, Brian.
I don't know. It looks like he's got a helmet of some kind on.
Yeah,
Is this
that's not
Maybe he's
right
gonna
here?
go.
That's his butt.
Maybe he needs somebody to put something in his shifter.
Yeah, maybe he needs to be auto climb.
What the hell?
You can.
Oh boy. Gonna make me cry here.
I can't even see. I got tears coming out of my eyes.
Oh yeah, your mouth is too close to your mic.
Yeah, big deal.
Oh boy.
At least you can. At
Okay.
least you can hear me.
I hear is.
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels.
Oh,
Filters
breathe
verified.
in, breathe deep.
The
Air filter
gallows
function
gloom.
restored.
Watch
Yeah,
light fade from every room.
That's it.
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels.
Uh-oh.
Filters failing.
So, oh gee. So which one is it that we need to reset?
Oh, he's got it.
Who's got it? Got my ass kicked. Ooh, baby.
Well, AD, get that son of a gun.
Now this one's locked. Okay, so it's not this one. Must be the
No, it's
one
this
over
one.
on the other side.
I got it.
Well, I'm trying to
Air
get
function
you.
restored. Air quality acceptable.
Oh, come on.
Serious trauma detected.
Man, what the heck?
Hey,
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters.
Got a diamond, Brian.
Yeah, well,
there you go.
yeah. And that diamond
Here,
is
I got it.
the air purifier we need to start.
Yeah.
Air filter function
The
restored.
red shield guy.
Air quality acceptable.
You had that before.
Yeah, we did, but it took too long
We
to
got
get out
devils
of
in our
here.
house and they mean to kill us all. Stand and fight. You hear me? Stand
Okay,
and
guys,
fight.
we gotta get this done. I gotta twist my arm.
Oh, I'd like to twist your arm.
Just to clean off.
Oh, oh.
Okay, door be closing behind me.
How about
Yep.
that?
Yes.
Okay.
can like jump up here with add logs.
Somebody shoot that guy.
Steel guy.
Damn.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
What? Oh shit! No, I didn't want that.
Auto jump down.
No. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. It was an auto jump.
No, it was a key. I kept my finger on the key too long.
Auto jump down. I like that one. That's a good one.
Vital signs critical.
The auto climb, I hate. Back here. Big
You
guy.
know when you need my help.
Well, it couldn't hurt.
Why?
Another wave. Look at that. They go over the wall.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, no more help.
Woozy, woozy, woozy. Yeah, we want a piece of you.
Alright, time is down.
Last one. Oh, a healer. Make a car builder.
All kinds of people over here just.
There's a car. Shit, I got a squat for a while. Charge.
Alright, just drone operator.
In fact, I think the last
Thought I'd come help you out, buddy.
Leaves the faction in disarray. I'll send teams to start securing the supplies and the equipment that was
Sonic I got, I think came from here.
The theater settlement will be able to rest a little easier now.
All right.
Good job.
Now,
It was.
It just kind of
see.
leaves us the little things tomorrow. If we,
little things. Jefferson
well, Jefferson and
Center
not a
or
big deal.
Judiciary Square. Oh, activities. That should be easy peasy. I don't know. This, I think, is one of the rougher ones.
Fly home.
Well, we're doing them on as well.
Okay, guys, I will talk to you probably tomorrow or
All
next
right.
go
Have
around.
a
Willie,
good- Yep. Try to
Willie, you have a
definitely
good
get on
evening.
tomorrow. You too.
And AD, you have a good evening.
do.
And Brian,
Yeah,
turn your auto jump off.
I know. Well, no, I have to put my auto climb on so I can get into bed. But
Hey,
after that, then
Just put that elevator on your staircase. You'll make it.
yes, I know. I think I need. Does that guy still have that
Nope.
chair climber thing laying out in front of his garage?
Got rid of all that crap.
Oh, well,
I know.
have to have a hand crank one anyway. I don't. Let's see.
Did you ever turn your furnace on yet?
Yeah, it runs.
That's good.
hey,
Catch it.
It's a while. Kicked in about 3 or 4 today.
oh, hey, Brian, just
Yeah.
kind of FYI. I got the most kills and the most damage on that one.
Did?
Just so you know, I don't want you to be upset.
That's not what I saw, but okay.
Okay, well, hey, I'm looking at the numbers here.
Okay, and how many did you have?
I had 64 kills and you had 53.
64 kills.
Yeah, he almost had as many kills as I did, didn't he?
I can't look it up now, unfortunately.
So he's not
It's
going to take
timed.
your word for it.
It's timed out. No, because I glanced at it and he had 17 or something. I don't
Huh?
know. Somebody only had 17.
That
Willie
was
had
Willie.
and it wasn't
Willie
me.
had 15,
Oh, it must have been Willie I was looking at then.
but
Willie
he
came
almost,
in 3/4 of the way through, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Right.
and he had almost half the damage that you did.
Cool.
There you go.
I wish I
gotta
could see it again, but
Really have got to get you to get some damage going, Bubba.
I'm not.
You know
set
you're
up
never going to
for-
live this down, Brian.
I'm not set up for damage. Yeah, but I've got auto climb and you don't.
Yes, he does.
I'm glad you got auto climb.
Has
All he
auto
has to-
climb too?
I got an
And all he-
Acosta Sco. I got an Acosta Sco bag. Do you got one, Brian?
I
I
got
don't
one.
know. Let me look. I got
Everybody-
no whatever.
Yeah, he
it's
has
got.
one because he was running around with it the other day,
I
bitching
have
and moaning that
one.
he didn't get
Yes.
didn't get grenades.
I have one. Yes, I did not get one today.
I got 4 of them today, but I didn't get 4 of those.
I got no exotics today.
I got
at all.
4 exotics today, Willie.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I wonder
that's
if I
real
got-
good.
I don't know
think
if I'm
I've ever got
proficient.
more than 2.
Costa's go bag. Let me check.
I'm not.
No, I'm
Mine's
not.
gonna.
I'm
Oh, I'm
0.
not.
Got like
Have
300.
one though, right? You have one, correct, Willie?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not proficient at it either. I'm getting closer. I don't ever use it. I'm at 4.
Don't know what I'd use it for though. Let me see. One thing. Oh,
Get proficient.
yeah.
Well, you would have probably really wanted to use it this last,
Just to go back.
But I do have a lot of countdown points. Trying to get to 10,000 before I do anything.
25% ammo capacity, 10% repair skill, 10% status effects.
I got 7,637 countdown points.
Oh, that's good.
I'll be buying some good stuff.
I don't know. I ran out of things to buy. The only thing I really need is like the what is that? I need the Matador backpack because get that.
Is that an exotic?
No, it's a named.
Low lettered?
Get it mainly supposedly in the dark zone.
you don't.
Oh, well, then I wouldn't have it.
Get it
Brian
almost
noted.
you can almost get it anywhere. It's on multiple
Sure.
gear sets. Yeah.
Well, never. It's a DZ item, I know that, but
Not a DZ item.
I've never gotten it anywhere else, or well, never heard of it being anywhere else.
What is it?
Oh, the Matador
Matador?
backpack. Yeah,
So it's a yellow
yeah, it's just
lettered one.
yeah.
Um,
I would love to get that.
it's
Somehow.
it's a Walker and Harris
Yep.
backpack. It's also on the Rush backpack. Well, Adrenaline Rush in it, but the Walker Harris is not.
I have one.
Oh, you
Yeah, it's
do?
not a
That's cool.
DZ. It's not a DZ exclusive. Y'all
I
gear
have
is
one,
really
but
y'all is the only DZ.
no system corruption.
Yeah, system
Oh,
corruption.
that's a green.
Yeah,
Well, I watched videos and they said it's easy, so that's where you can get it.
I've got like 3 pieces.
No. Yeah,
I
I'm good
have
on
3
it.
pieces.
Oh,
Well,
I
you can
need to-
also get it by buying legacy caches.
oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm out, guys. You guys have a good night.
Alrighty.
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
Good
Bye.
night.
Twist that arm.
Sweet
I got
dreams.
to. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Thanks.
see what the vendor over here
Come on.
has.
I'm gonna dream. I'm gonna dream that I have auto climb.
There you go.
I don't comment.
Good night, guys.
Yeah.
Good night.
All right. Let's see what
An agent has gone offline. Another agent has been promoted to group leader.
Oh, no, 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 no.
No. Ooh, that's nice. I have to buy this.
Enjoy your purchase.
Oh man.
I appreciate the trade, agent.
Excuse me.
Oh, bless you. Temple, all right. Oh man, I can't wait till Thursday.
Oh,
Gonna get to meet with Councilman Bingle. Get a what else? What else? All right. All right. What is this? Oh man. No, no.
Checkups are compulsory. Please visit the clinic to book a time slot.
Yeah.
Failure to comply can lead to the expulsion from the secure area.
Camp dope.
I've got what you want, Agent.
Well, I'm gonna go to
some house cleaning.
Come on over and take a look.
stage
Cleaning.
left. Yeah.
Stage left.
Yeah. Don't need it.
Snagglepuss. Exit stage left.
An agent is no longer in your group.
Uh-oh.
An agent is back online.
Uh-oh.
Oh man. Let me see. Uh-oh. Oh man. Camp dope dope. Oh, I wonder what the temperature is outside. Let's check it out.
31.
31? All right. Man, I went out and rode
Smoke it
around
up.
for about
Yeah.
yep.
Bail him out.
My app says
Gets
29.
arrested. Yeah. Yeah, at the airport, they tell me, it's 34, and I look at my thermometer and it says 30.
Yeah.
There's frost on everything. It's 34. It's not.
I just wonder how them people at Camp Dope are surviving. They had
they
a
got
big
new
article
warming
about it.
shelters.
Oh no.
Dude, I rode past there about a week ago. I rode past and they're at their front entrance. They had 2 huge Caterpillar like generators that you pull behind a vehicle. They had 2 of them. So they're providing them with power to heat their tents and their rundown RVs, and then they're allowing them to have fires. And I'm thinking, like, that's really smart. Like a bunch of tents packed in like sardines, and people are trying to stay warm, so they're starting little fires. Well, they did that last year, and they caught all their tents on fire, and then the city had to come in.
They did that in
rescue
Portland
them.
too.
Makes 0 sense.
But hey, they want to bitch and moan about you driving your car or having your wood fireplace going, but then again, they're burning whatever. It's like a burn pit.
Your pellet stove or whatever, and they've got burning barrels going and putting out black smoke.
Yeah, but you don't know what's going in that burning barrel.
That's right. You don't know what's going in it. It ain't
it's
wood
technically
putting out black smoke.
Technically, it's a burn pit.
Yeah.
Human feces, drug paraphernalia, drugs,
plastic,
plastics,
Shoot,
whatever
today
they can get their hands on.
I walk out my
Styrofoam.
apartment, 3 fucking low-life scumbag drug addicts. Oh, I can't. They were standing around right outside my door, my entrance of my apartment, and they were fucking they had a piece of aluminum foil and they were smoking their fucking fentanyl. And I just walked past them and I just kind of shook my head. I'm just like, man. There's several times I walked out. Like now, it's so disgusting because now I used to see needles. Now I see is aluminum foil. It's like, dude.
Wait till you start seeing aluminum cans with little holes. Then kick.
I've seen them too.
Dude, I've seen that so many times. People.
I go to Rite Aid over here downtown, and they have the aluminum foil, the rolls of aluminum foil. It's behind the counter. So I asked them, "Why you got the aluminum foil behind the counter?" Well, because they come into the store and they'll tear off a little piece of the aluminum and they'll foil and they'll put it back on the onto the shelf, and then somebody comes and buys it, and then they're like, "Hey, I'm missing like a piece of my aluminum foil," and it's because they use it to do their drugs on.
Yeah.
No accountability. No accountability.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, okay. We have Tina Kotek.
Oh no!
I wish we did.
That's a scary ass name, Kotek.
I know. Yeah.
That sounds like coke.
And she's a bit lesbian, so.
Oh my!
That's nothing new
like
down
8
there.
Brown.
No, it's nothing new.
Why
Brown
is
was
the
bisexual.
governor? Gosh, what's wrong with Oregon? Like,
I haven't heard anything in months. She's stayed under. No, Kotek says, well, neither Kate Brown nor did anything for the homeless. I enacted the See Homeless Act, and I'm going, oh, thanks. That's what made it impossible to enforce the tent cities and get rid of because you basically gave them free reign of.
Don't you guys miss what was his name, Kadiddledoffer or whatever?
Who?
Oh, the dude that used to be the governor.
Oh.
Kitzhaber?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, the one that got his girlfriend a job or something.
Yeah.
Got fired. Whatever. Kitzhaber.
I like how
good, I thought.
Teddy Wheeler now made camping illegal or something in Portland.
Tear gas Ted. Yeah. Well, okay. Because of Kotex's
Kotex. Oh man.
It's all right. It's going to be a blood stain in Portland anyway.
Yes, it's a blood stain on the city, but on the state. Oh God.
Oh man.
She's the one that gave the emergency homeless deal that caused our city to have to allow them camping rights or whatever, and to help them out and this, that, and the other thing. They're spending millions of dollars a month to clean up their campsites.
Yeah.
Repeatedly, every month, month after month after month.
They
Chase
do that
them out of here, they go over there.
Tomorrow, matter of fact, they do it here.
Hey,
a lot of that was because of Kotex emergency homeless deal. And she was actually campaigning on that she was helping the homeless. And she's got a plan. She's got a plan to get these people off the street, this, that, and the other thing. Well, when the news interviewed these people, a lot of them didn't want to leave the street because they don't want to be under rules and regulations and this, that, and the other thing. They want to be free.
What?
They want free food and they want free this and free that.
And I want free love.
They want free
education. Yep.
Your student loans paid off. Free. Like,
yeah. So let's see how far that's gone.
I want some free loving.
It's in court.
I'd like some free loving too, for real.
But I don't want any. I don't want any of them ones that say my body, my right, and weigh 600 pounds, and look like the guy from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see?
And it's like, don't worry, lady.
How did he win, man? Come on.
You're not going to need an abortion.
Because Oprah threw Oz under the bus.
Dude, she is such a
Yeah, Oprah basically severed him.
Here's something that really, this is something that somebody put out yesterday, and I thought was great. How come the FBI and Congress knows everybody's name from the January 6th that was supposedly there, but we don't know anything about Epstein's list?
Well, no, they know everything about Epstein's list.
Oh, I know.
They have it. They know who was on the flights going in and out of the island.
Oh, they did it. Somebody did a.
Nice to see you.
Somebody did a little meme. Somebody did a little meme and photo deal. Goes, look, this is what you can fly with Epstein Air, and it just showed all these people that were on his lists and the flight logs, and they're just going down through and. Oh, look at all these celebrities. Oh, look at these politicians.
Yep.
Look at all these wannabe YouTubers and influencers.
And you know
did you hear about that crypto guy?
Oh, the crypto guys are all going under.
Well, the one just recently, his name's Sam something. Like he was like the second largest donor to Joe Biden in the 2020 election, and he just
$16 billion just totally disappeared overnight. Boop.
Yeah, he just ripped off a bunch of people, and like Yeah, you watch how the media doesn't even really talk about this. Watch, just gonna
Yeah,
get
he's in the
into
Bahamas,
the
and
road.
right,
Yeah,
he's in believe it or not, he's in a country where there's no extradition to the U.S. and the whole entire group lives in one building, one condo,
yeah.
and it's kind of funny that is they all bang the same chick.
They all bang the same. That's funny.
Well,
How can you
there's a
all
love.
bang the same chick? Come
A
on.
cum sponge.
Actually, yes, it was. They've all had intimate relations with her
Let's
over
all have
time.
sex with the same
They
chick.
were all at MIT together.
That sounds like a bunch of liberals. Sorry, they're the only ones that do shit like that. All bang one chick? You crazy? I want the chick all for myself. You guys ain't shit. That's my thinking. Yes, I'm
Probably
crazy.
left one for another just to see if it was any different.
I'm gonna share it. That's.
I can You know what? I'm sorry to say, but
Good to
I
see
can
you.
put my
Trump
dick
and
in some chick after knowing the ad blogs is just banged. Come on.
Trump announces third bid for White House. I don't think he's going to make it.
Why? Are you a DeSantis guy? Come on.
No, I just think that. Oh, Denise Richard and husband shot at during road rage incident.
Don't let the media fool you.
Oh no, it's just I just don't think he has it right now, to be honest.
I think he does. He's just starting. I like DeSantis. Like I don't, like it sucks. Trump said what he said, kind of in a way. I didn't.
I would vote for Trump, but believe it or not, here's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, this is going to happen. They are going to find something. I don't care if they have to fabricate it or not. It's going to put the doubt in everybody's mind about Trump.
Wait, hold on. Where did I get this shit at?
What?
Sorry, guys.
I missed that.
I
I have Randy texting me
297.
saying, okay, now you can vote for him third time. Sent that about 4 minutes ago. No idea. Is he listening to us?
Nah, he probably saw it on the news. That's the first thing that popped up.
I haven't seen anything on the
He just announced it not too long ago. He's just at his Mar-a-Lago.
Oh,
I
God,
watched.
he's gonna run?
Yeah.
I heard he invited his, was it his daughter and...
Oh, his daughter.
Well, he
Tiffany.
just married Tiffany off.
Yeah, she just got married.
He's a Democrat.
He calls him Donnie.
Oh,
I
Donnie.
really want to know, because I have friends that were, how could I say this? Anti-Trump.
Oh, Orange Man bad.
Pro-Clinton.
Yeah.
Hillary. And all I heard for 2 years, well, from the time Trump started running for office the first time, all I heard was slam, bam, nothing good. Oh, nothing good about Hillary, but all bad about Trump.
Yeah.
And then he got elected, and then it got 10 times worse. And I'm still hearing, I said, I don't listen to what, a month after he got in office or 2 months after, it's like, okay, he's an asshole. And I paid no attention to anything Trump said. And these people that hate him and say they don't believe a word he says are constantly telling me what he said. And it's like, so I don't care.
It's just like atheists. I don't know what you believe in. I believe in God, but I've gotten in many arguments with an atheist, and they start quoting the Bible and all this. I'm like thinking, well, aren't you the one that says it's all a big story and it's all make believe? But you sure do know a lot about the Bible. Like, come on, like it's the same. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like these people are just crazy. Sorry. Have you
And
ever
I'm
noticed?
still hearing shit from Randy about Trump,
Oh,
the orange
oh,
guy, or Cheeto head, or
well, I don't know why you would have like literally Joe Biden is laughing. He's now over in Indonesia, like Adblog said, pledging to give Indonesia 20 billion, that's billion, not million, $1 billion to help them with their climate change, to get them off of coal. Like,
realize what
like,
we've given the Ukrainians so far.
oh, man.
We could practically house and feed every homeless person in the U.S. for a year.
For real.
Well,
We
but
fix a
hey,
lot of these
but
problems.
here's even a new one. We're gonna
Send
over
me
the
more.
over the next 2 years, we're gonna give the Philippines $66.5 million to start building new training and warehouse facilities.
How about they?
But hey, the Philippines has been an ally under the new president, so they're
So far,
basically
yeah, so far he's been pretty good. So
Yeah,
he's what, the son of the past screwball president,
Ferdinand Marco.
Yeah.
I wish
Basically
Manny Pacquiao would have ran for
But he's
president.
you know what? Don't count Manny out. But Manny also is a senator, though.
No, and that's the thing. Yeah. So I like Manny Pacquiao.
Stopped raining out here. I can come out. Oh, the moon's out. Oh,
But
look
see,
at the moon. Oh.
But see, the thing is yeah, everybody
Wait, that's a light.
Everybody mad. Orange man bad.
Yeah.
Orange man with bad tweets.
But the Democrats, from what I'm seeing, bully and badger and demonize anyone that doesn't see things their way.
Oh yeah, look at the deal here. I mean,
either for us or you're the enemy.
Oh, one of the top stories here was, of course, Rhino bitch from
Rhino bitch.
Wyoming.
Oh, Liz Cheney. That bitch.
Liz Cheney had to, she had to tweet some bad shit to Carrie Lake and sends perfect revenge tweet to Carrie Lake as she loses the Arizona governorship. Carrie Lake's not going to be the governor.
You know, Katie Hobbs, that bitch cheated. She didn't win.
We know they cheated. We know they cheated. Maricopa had this issue with ink and all this stuff, and she's the secretary of supposed to be a state in charge of elections.
And she's running.
Yeah, somebody needs to do a serious look at that.
They need to do that here in our county, Spokane County. Vicki Dalton, that little scumbucket, 20 years as the head of the elections here. How much cheating do you think she's done? Because you know the Democrats, they love their mail-in ballots cheating.
Well,
we need to
all I know,
back to
all I know is Tiffany Smiley got a raw deal.
Yeah, that sucks.
All I saw was decent. Never one bad thing against Patty Murray, but I saw a shitload against her.
Patty Murray's evil, man. All her whole focus was abortion.
Yeah, well, that's just it. The Democrats put abortion out there as in the forefront and didn't say a word about the economy, inflation, crime, or any of that. The real issues that people want to hear about.
Yeah, we don't care about your abortion and your baby killing.
Yeah, all you heard was the Republicans are going to take your Social Security and your
Lie.
Medicare, and they're going to ban abortions, and they're going to democracy will be ousted, and da 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 da. And it's like, gee,
Yeah.
it looks
So
like the
tomorrow,
Democrats are the fascists.
if I want
Is
to,
our way or the highway?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's all lies because they say,
Yes,
they cry about
that's the
abortion.
problem.
But if you want tomorrow, you can go to Planned Parenthood right there in Portland, and you can get an abortion.
Oh,
You can
because
do
Oregon,
that right here where I'm at too. It's illegal.
Oregon has, yeah, but not in Idaho. Oregon has a law now, state law that they, it's basically open for abortion. They'll even fly people here to have an abortion.
That's fucking crazy.
Well, because
Plus some or whatever.
Wait a minute. Let's see. Planned Parenthood is nothing more than the Democrats' slush fund. Who's the biggest donor? Planned Parenthood. Who gets the most money from the Dems? Planned Parenthood. Who kills more black children? Planned Parenthood.
Yep.
But who's for the black man? Oh, the Democrats. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Who wanted to kill all the blacks? Margaret Sanger.
Lincoln was a Republican,
Margaret
if I
Sanger?
remember correctly.
Who? Lincoln?
Yep.
Oh, Lincoln. No, that was just a myth.
Oh,
yeah.
He's not a Republican.
He wasn't even real.
Oh, okay.
That's just something that they made up in a history book.
Oh, okay.
But remember, we have to rewrite history.
Like George Washington. And
no, he was just a
the Delaware and chopping down the apple tree.
No. See, George Washington was racist, and he was one of those people who wanted to keep slave owners, and he had millions of them.
Yeah, right. Jefferson had a few.
Everybody back then had a few back then, and you know what?
Every rich person had them. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
But how they treated them is different.
Yeah.
Some treated them nearly like family, and others it was like livestock.
But that was just how it was in that daytime. I mean,
That's right.
You hear the Democrats talking about reparations and this and that. Like, we don't. I'm sorry. Like, I'm half Thai and white. Okay. Like, I don't know. Maybe the Thai people at one time were who knows, Chinese, or maybe they're enslaved.
Before we give reparations to make you feel like we need to give reparations, how about we hold the U.S. government accountable for all the atrocities that they put on the indigenous people, Americans?
Yeah, that's what they would
say.
Stole
their land.
We stole everything. Everything we have is stolen by them. They stole
from them. Yep.
Stole it from them, and then what did we do? We gave them land, and then when we got hey, there's minerals under there, we'll steal it back from them and move them somewhere else.
Yeah, we need this land. You have to move over here. Well, okay, I saw a meme today or yesterday, and it showed a little white child. Said this person is no more responsible for slavery than they showed a little Japanese girl and said then this girl is for
the attack on Pearl Harbor.
Which is true.
Which is true. And all these people who say that we're descendants of slaves. Can you prove that? Can you prove it? And then has it impacted your life any different than if your family wasn't a slave? Would it have impacted your life any different?
Well, is your life any better or worse than if you were left in Africa? What's that?
They'll say that doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. But if none
you
of
would
this
like
had
to,
happened, would you be any better off?
if you would like to go to Africa and live, I think the American people would be more than happy to get you a plane ticket.
It seems to me that was offered at one point in history, and most of them refused.
Problem is, the problem we have, what we have today is a problem with the Generation Z.
Yeah.
Which is basically standing
You thought
for
millennials were bad.
generation. I'm a wimp, and give me everything free.
Generation
I don't need to work. But see, if these people were so committed to climate change, if these people were so committed to climate change, they'd give up their phones, their TVs, their heat, their cars, and all of that, their Uber Eats and this and that.
Yep. Their gas range and gas water
and gas
heaters
range and gas and air conditioning in their schools and the lights in their schools. They should be reading their books by candlelight. They need to give up Google and the internet.
Not candlelight. You have to have a solar powered. Candles put out CO2.
Oh, okay. Well, then their solar powered laptop with no internet connection.
Laptop.
But there's no internet connection because that does require electricity.
Well, okay. When are they going to start talking about nuclear power plants?
Dude,
or please. Not, because that's bad.
No. They're not polluting.
They're bad.
Well,
so
yes,
who do
but
you
they
want
keep
talking
talking.
about?
They keep talking solar and wind, and getting rid of coal, gas, and everything else. And it's like, okay. And when the wind doesn't blow and the sun's not shining,
wait. Hey, all you got to do is ask Texas about their wind turbines.
The ones that catch fire, or
the ones that froze.
Well, can I tell you something? Here in Spokane, just last week, the last city council meeting I went to, guess what they were talking about? They were talking about nuclear weapons. Okay, these libtards. Okay, these city council members that are elected, none of them were ever served in the military. None of them are experts on anything, but they were literally trying to make an ordinance to where nuclear weapons were going to be banned in the city of Spokane. They couldn't manufacture, do it. They can nothing. I'm like thinking, like, first off, where do you I understand you make laws, but where do you have, like, who gives you, like, are you an expert on any of this? Like, what is the reason for this? Like, as a veteran, I'm an actual, and I told them, because I spoke in open forum, and I told them I actually served. I served almost 5 years on a nuclear powered aircraft carrier. I actually helped build this aircraft carrier when it was in Newport News, Virginia. I've sailed around the world. I mean, the nuclear power is the most amazing thing ever. Like right now, the Stennis, that was my carrier, is being refueled in Newport News, Virginia. 25 years ago, that's when I first got on board this carrier. So, I mean,
nuclear power has a bad name.
But these fucking libtards, they're sitting there talking, wasting our time and talking about nuclear weapons, and obviously they weren't talking about nuclear power, but it has a lot. I mean, if you're going to talk about nuclear weapons, you got to talk about nuclear power because it's the same shit. And I told them.
But see, these are the same
Huh? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
They're the same libtards that would cut their own throats to pick up a nickel and step over $100 bill because their largest employer, U.S. government, that sits right outside of the city of Spokane, was Fairchild Air Force Base, which at one time was one of the largest SAC bases in the country.
Well,
What happened to you last night, AD? You just blipped off.
I got booted out and the internet went down for a few.
Okay. I sent you a couple of texts.
Yeah, I probably
chats.
they're probably in my. I just got to go back and look through them.
Yeah, they're the links to, well, kind of the what to look for. Did you ever find that Family Guy parody of the Pelosi?
Yeah.
Break-in. Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
I couldn't find it when I looked for it again. I must have had something wrong on my search.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, you know, the DA in San Francisco says she's not going to release anything on that. People are going to be. She's well. There's too many conflicting stories.
That's right.
No, he wasn't the only one who got hammered in San Francisco.
But in my, I watched several videos on green energy and converting over and this, that, and the other thing, and it's like 3 out of 4 were saying that we need to start planning and building nuclear power plants because solar and wind is not going to catch up in the time frame, and it takes like 10 years to get 10 to 20 years to get a nuclear power plant going.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing with that. I mean, here's the deal with that whole green energy stuff. You still need fossil fuels to
mine the materials.
Well, you got that plus that. But even if you have a wind turbine, you still need oil for the bearings.
Well, yeah, but you're not burning it. You're not burning it.
Yeah, only when it catches fire.
Well, yeah, a few of them have caught fire.
And believe it or not, all those wind turbines are non-recyclable.
They have to replace the blades every, I forget how often.
Yeah, but those are non-recyclable blades.
From what I've heard, there is one company that says they have a way to recycle most of the blade.
Well, there's a couple of countries in like Europe, the Scandinavian European countries, that will actually take the blades and they make a cut down version of a wind turbine, and they actually put them by the sides of the roads when buses go by. It turns them and it generates power. But see, when they say we're going to get rid of all of the fossil burning cars and all of this,
how many toxic chemicals are there in the process of making those fiberglass blades?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
But my deal is we don't have a power grid. If you look, nobody's done. We've never. I mean, the U.S. has not updated its power grid.
No.
You know, why do we still have power cables above ground? You have snow and hurricanes, and it always blows down the power lines.
In some places, yeah. Well, I could see them in some places going underground.
Right.
Other places, it's not as important.
But no, it should be. I mean, if it's a power grid, plugging in your all these people's cars is not going to work. It's going to be a drain, and you only get so far in that car.
Mm-hmm.
Not like you can take a trip. Not like you can take a trip from here to Seattle, and especially if you're going to try to pull something.
Well, then you get to Seattle, then you gotta wait 8-10 hours just to recharge your battery. So that means you gotta go and buy a hotel or have some place to stay. It's all a big scam. It's all like
okay. No, you're not gonna do a cross-country trip with nothing but sleep breaks every 24 hours or so. No, you're not going to with an electric car.
I was
thinking of getting a Tesla when I went back to Wisconsin, and I was looking over the maps and this and that, and there was too many places that there were 400 and 500 mile gaps between charging stations. So you can't go on long trips. But then I saw I saw a Washington car in Wyoming, and I talked to them about it, And they said, oh, yeah, you've got a finder program in your car, and it tells you where the next charging station is. And he said one time they had to charge at a Nissan dealer that had a plug for Nissan Leafs. They could charge it there. Another place, he said they had to go to a hospital one time, and they charged at a hospital parking lot. They have charging stations. He said, yeah, there's none showing on the map, but Tesla's program, or their dash thing, whatever their computer deal is, it knows where they're all at. It's updated constantly. They said they drove there. Yeah, you might have to take an hour lunch or something while you're charging. What's that and the other thing? But they made it out from somewhere around Seattle, I think it was, to Wyoming. They never drove more than about 200 miles or 250 miles between charges.
Well, the other day, I was riding around and I came across one of 4 Tesla Model Y Spokane Police Department vehicle. It was one of 4 Teslas that they have, that they've been testing out for almost the last 2 years, and they keep them hidden. Like I've seen this, yeah, because there's been a lot of controversy. Because where we're at, like currently, it is 30 something degrees, 20 something degrees.
25. It's 25 right now.
So with your cell phone, if I was to go outside and my cell phone would lose probably most of its charge because of cold weather and the lithium.
Yes.
They don't. It's the same thing with these Teslas. They tested them out last winter, and the SPD, they were kind of against them, but Brianne Beggs, who's the Spokane City Council president, he's the one that's pushing these electric vehicles, because our governor Jay Inslee has made it by the year 2030 that all state and all vehicles, they all need to be electric. So he gets a bright idea. Well, let's just be one of, because there's only like a couple other cities in the United States that have actually,
they're in warm weather though.
Yeah, warm weather.
They're warm weather areas.
Florida, Texas, most of
California.
You can see that probably working down there, but not up here. It actually snows. I mean, it gets cold as fuck. Yeah. You think you're gonna be out there in your little Tesla? Like,
you keep it in a heated garage at night.
Oh yeah, dude.
But how do you have you seen a Tesla drive in 4 feet of snow?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen anything driving 4 feet of snow. So.
Oh yeah, you're from Portland.
Come see me. I'll show you.
Yeah, it ain't gonna make it.
But I mean, it's like putting a Mini Cooper out there after it snows a foot.
Yeah, there you go.
I drove
Would you do that?
a 70s Honda Civic hatchback in the 16 inches of snow we had here one time, and I was dragging the belly pan most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now think of this.
With chains on.
But think of this though too. Inslee wants all state vehicles to be electric.
Huh?
Yeah.
So did Brown.
I wonder how those snow plows are going to be working.
Brown wanted the taxpayers to pay to convert all of the state vehicles, including dump trucks, road graders, all of this to be electric by a set time. I'm not sure when it was, 35 or 40, somewhere in there, 2040.
No, they did.
But we were going to pay for it.
Yeah.
Taxpayers.
Well,
and the city was pulling the same thing. And it's like, I've seen your motor pool. Those trucks and stuff don't move. You've got street sweepers that don't move because no one's sweeping the streets. And you want to get all this shit converted to electric.
Well, here's the thing though. They had a construction company that had electric vehicles,
Even when it seems like
They
you
would
aren't
use
doing
a
anything, you're always doing
like a
something.
backhoe.
Breathing counts as
They could
something.
use it 1 hour a day,
Sometimes
and
we
then
get
it
so
takes
busy
8
we forget
hours
to
to
breathe.
charge it back up.
And the harder things
That's
get, the more we have to take the
So
time.
They've gotten a lot better than that lately, but
well, yeah, but still, it's the fact that then those get highly used though a lot. You know, look at your road construction. What do we just no longer have to worry about road construction because roads in the state of Washington, especially Spokane, they suck. It's
Portland's
the
the
worst.
same way.
Really?
At least,
But
hey, at least the highways in some more places in Oregon are really nice.
yeah,
But the state of Washington, our roads suck. Even though we have to pay $25 for the city road fund, and I'm swear to God, I don't think I've ever seen where that money goes. Surely ain't going into any of the roads.
well, in Portland here, because of the 20 is plenty plan, which it makes most
20
inner city roads 20 miles an hour. So it saves lives. It saves pedestrians. Their chance of living at a 20-mile-an-hour accident are 85%, and at a 25-mile they're 30-some%, and 35-mile
Well, maybe if
they're
you keep the pedestrians off the road.
Well, yes.
Get them on the
so
sidewalk.
Anyway, they put in all of these speed bumps all over town, and it's like you've got material, equipment, and labor to build speed bumps, but you can't patch fucking potholes.
Dude, they can't do that
Which
here
a lot
either.
of people are pissed about that.
Well, and another thing is for some odd reason, if you hit a pothole in your car, the city's like, oh well, it's your problem, not ours.
That's right.
It's well,
it's
guess what?
It's a privilege. It's not. You're just making you drive.
I'm paying. Well, I'm paying to drive.
That's right.
No, I'm paying.
License, insurance.
I'm paying everything to drive, and you can't keep the roads. What is my tax money go? What is my
all that other stuff?
Oh yeah, our high ass gas tax.
This is higher.
But at least we can pump our own gas up here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I love going over to Bank.
Do you
I thought that was the silliest thing the first time I was in Portland. I pull up, I get out, I go to grab the deal.
Oh my God.
And the guy goes, "You can't do that." I go, "What do you mean I can't do that? Who's going to stop me?"
Yeah, it's against the law.
State law.
That's what I said. Like
state law. That's right. Oh well.
You're taking away from their work. That's how it is explained.
That's right.
I guess that's somebody's job. So that's why I don't know. If
While you're standing there, check my oil and tire pressure. Then, well, we don't do that. We just pump the gas. All right, what are we gonna do? Anything or?
No, I'm gonna.
And I'm like, this is a
whatever. I'm down for whatever.
Gotta do my email and bullshit.
Email and bullshit.
You do some scamming. I know.
Email, Facebook.
Oh no!
Watch the news.
Gonna go send out the email scams. Hi, you're McAfee's. Your McAfee's is.
Don't get corrupted on Facebook. Oh, that's book. I need to start a new profile on there. I've tried. I had like a VPN and I started a new profile. I wasn't on there, probably less than maybe half an hour, and they were kicking me off. Same thing with Twitter. Twitter, I wasn't even on there less than 5 minutes, and I'm getting a message telling me my profile. I'm like, what the heck did I do? Oh, it's because because a few months ago I got kicked off because I was inciting. They said I was inciting harassment. So if I post a picture and call Joe Biden pedo Peter, and that's what it was. It was a picture and it said pedo Peter, and then it had the Chinese, the Chinese flag in the background, and Joe Biden's slobbering, and he's looking all crazy. Well, they said I was inciting harassment. They were removing my picture, and then they kicked me off. Now I might be able to get on there now that Elon's taken back over.
God.
It's so
I
petty,
had
man.
there was some guy on my friends list on Facebook that was continuously, daily, was posting 5 or 6 anti-Trump or anti-Republican, anti-Trump, or pro-Democrat things
Oh,
on Facebook, and I kept fact checking him.
uh-huh. Occupy Democrats or something?
Most of the stuff was from Occupy Democrat and some
There
of
you
the
go.
other
Where did I guess that?
real far reaches in the dark hole left
Occupy Democrats pretty far.
stuff. So I was always fact checking because they were half true, but they weren't telling you the whole picture, so to speak.
Yep.
So I'd put a little fact check under there. Most of it was about the federal minimum wage. Well, the federal minimum wage is, $7.25. They need to raise that. And I'm going, 40 states have their own minimum wage that's between $12 and $15 an hour.
Well,
very few states still go by the federal minimum wage. And if you look at the federal minimum wage, that's for jobs somehow connected to the federal government.
Yeah.
It's not for every job.
Well, talking about federal wage, right? I have a friend, my ex, right? She just moved from Washington to North Carolina, okay? She sold her house, which is not sold yet. It's still on the market, but basically she packed all her stuff up, got a truck, moved to North Carolina. Today was her first day at Lowe's. She found her a job at Lowe's. But the reason why I'm mentioning her is because
Namby-pamby.
Huh?
Oh, there's a guy here, Namby-pamby. And here's another guy, Che-ho? Something, I don't know.
That. Namby-pamby. Nice name.
Namby.
What the fuck was I mentioning her for? Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
She said she worked at Lowe's. Went to work.
She's moving from.
Yeah, today was her first day, but I had to start rambling when you mentioned Namby. I'm sorry, I lost what I was talking about.
Okay.
We were talking about the minimum wage.
I saw it.
Oh yeah, minimum wage.
Squirrel.
So she got so I because she didn't even know it. I said she told me that she got a job making $17 something an hour at Lowe's, and basically her job is, people order stuff online. She goes and finds it, and then they come in and pick it up.
Oh, she's a parts puller or an order puller, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
So when she was here in Spokane, before she moved, she worked for a law firm. She had seniority there. She worked, and she was making probably about 18. Now, minimum wage in Washington State is $15. Almost $16 an hour.
Basically. Yeah, it's about the same in Oregon.
Yeah. So I looked it up.
In Multnomah County, it's higher. And then in the city of Portland, it's even higher yet.
Well, I told her, I said, you're lucky that you're getting $17 an hour, because you know what minimum wage is in North Carolina? And she's like, no. I say, well, you probably should have checked that. I mean, obviously, I hope you get a job, but it's $7.25. That's minimum wage in North Carolina.
That's the federal minimum wage.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what they go by. So the state is also $7. I'm like,
yeah.
And it sounds kind of crazy when you think about it, because here in Washington or Oregon,
right. But in that's why this guy was always posting this. There's 12 states or whatever that. Well, he wasn't even saying. It wasn't saying that because it was from the Democrats, whatever. Yeah, it's, the federal minimum wage is $7.25 an hour, and I'm going, yeah, but very few states have that as their minimum wage, and even with that as their minimum wage, hardly anybody, if anybody, works for that wage in the state. They have to pay what they have to pay to get people to work, which isn't $7.25 an hour unless you're, you're a real.
I don't know where you could find work for
real slacker might, only earn $7.25 an hour, but
yeah, you can't even go and eat fast food for $7. It costs at least about $10, $11 to buy a meal at McDonald's. Or,
right.
It's
well, okay. And after he posted one of these things about, the minimum wage and this, that, and the other thing, and then I posted a sign at a McDonald's in the area he was talking about, whining about the wages and this and that, and the sign out in front of McDonald's said, starting at $20 an hour.
What? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're hiring $16 an hour. Here
you can make.
All right, Matt.
McDonald's managers are making six-figure incomes, from what I've heard.
Yeah, they're having sign-on bonuses at like Carl's Jr. I'm like, $1,000 sign-on bonus to go work at a fast food place because they can't get people to work.
They can't get people.
Yep. But why is that? Then we got a couple hundred.
I can't understand that when you've got 3 million people, illegal aliens, coming across the border a year, and you can't find people to work at fast food.
Well, here's the deal. My daughter was working fast food, and she said, they come in. What you have is these managers that have been there for ever and a day who think they have their God complex.
Okay.
You'll get a bunch of new
people.
You'll get a bunch of new people come in. One, they have the God complex, so they don't know how to train these people. So, and then, like she said, most of these kids come in. If it's the job that's going to be actually a little bit too much, they'll come in, they'll work 2 days, and they'll go, screw this, and they leave.
Right.
Don't call, no call, call out sick, no quitting. They just don't show up.
Right.
Okay. There's no repercussions, and you just okay, fine, you're fired. Don't worry about it. Even my wife, because she started to ask them, hey, before you send them to my department, can I see them or can I do an interview? I need to tell them, okay, this is what's expected of you. You're going to be in kind of a cold area because you're working with fresh fruit. It's got to be chilled. Right. So it's cold. It's cool back there. Not cold, but it's cool, and you're there 8 hours. You kind of get chilly.
Right.
Some of these people, that's too much. It's too cold. And then, I need, and then the other thing is these people come in and they'll start demanding, I need Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays and Sundays off. I don't work weekends. And I need afternoons because I can't do mornings. It's like, okay, you don't fit here, so it's time for you to go by. But the people up front, they'll just hire them because we need the people, but they're not qualifying them. So when you get these bad employees that come in, it makes it hard, and then you get other good employees that, and then the second thing, and really one of the biggest things is
have to carry the load for the bad ones.
Right, but then again, companies are also at fault most of the time too, especially corporation companies, because you put out there for somebody to come in and they start at, say, like your girlfriend at $17.50. You had an employee who's been there for 10 years and worked his ass off, and he's only making $15.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're starting people at 17.50. He's making 15, and he's going, "What the fuck am I doing here?"
Yep.
So if you move the starting raise to $20, all those older employees should automatically be moved up.
Yes.
And start the younger people down below. But they don't. And
they have
there's
to dangle the piece of cheese out there in front of the new people to get the new people.
You know what? If you ever get a chance to read a book, okay?
Okay.
There's a book. Now that you said that cheese,
Okay.
I don't know the I don't know the author's
name. I don't know
name.
why I said cheese, but
well, no, it is a good analogy. The book is called "Who Moved My Cheese." Okay, it's a business book. And basically, and the synopsis of the book, and basically the book is you're in business, you get complacent. Okay, you got your customers, and you've built it up, and then you just kind of like, okay, whatever, and then all of a sudden you just kind of slowly, business slows down a little bit and starts slowing down a little more. Well, because your competitor or whatever is now taking your cheese.
Oh, okay.
Who moved my cheese? So you got to stay up. You got to stay up on this stuff, and that's what happens with retail. I mean, like Papa Murphy's. I mean, if you look for Papa Murphy's in Spokane, there's 25 openings. There's only like 5 Papa Murphy's, but they burn through them so quick. People.
Yeah.
And the worst thing is as a somebody in retail, and me and my wife were talking about this just the other day because we had to go shopping, and she's like, God, I hate retail. I hate people. And I was like, we were just going through the grocery store, and she goes, if half these people would spend one day working in retail, they'd change their attitudes. Remember, the customer's always right, and you can't say anything to them.
Yeah.
Just like my wife would have said, like we were going through, people don't get out of your way. People block. People just, stare at you. And we're at Costco. There's a guy won't move, but then he grabs stuff off the gal's cart as she's going by him. And it's like, if he would have grabbed something and got caught, she kept the cart going. He might have fallen. He would have tried to sue probably because. Oh, well, she was trying to get out there, but you're standing there looking at her like, how dare you, and why weren't you out here 5 minutes ago? Like, and me, I just like, I sometimes just go, you mind moving or getting out of the way? Don't block the aisles. If you're gonna chat, go to one side or another, but just don't leave your cart. I'm that person. I'll take their cart and I'll just push it away from them. I don't care if your child's sitting in there or not. Or your purse is sitting there. It's like you leave it dead center, and you can see that people are trying to get by, but it's all about you. I'll move your cart. I'll just push it out the way. Screw you.
Well, when pandemic hit, and you had the mask, you didn't want to go to the store in the first place. And these
my
people
wife had
would
to work
come in,
every day.
Go shopping, and these people would come in with their 4 and 5 kids, ranging from like 8 to 18.
Oh no,
they
8
go
months.
down the middle of the aisle, and they're all clustered around the cart. You can't get past them. They shift around for a while, then somebody picks some up, and blah blah blah, and no, and back and forth, and it's like, fine. Too many times I went back around the aisle and up the other end to get to something, rather than wait to get past them.
They wanted you to be 6 feet apart. They wanted people to stay about. Oh yeah, but let's just bring the whole entire family to the grocery store.
Yeah, leave them in the fucking car.
You had an 18-year-old
bring them inside.
Yeah, come in. It's kind of like watching. Remember the Oscars last year or whatever with Ricky Gervais or whatever his name is.
I don't.
And he says,
Oscars.
say your little deal to your deity or God and shut the fuck up. Because half of you people don't know shit. If you watch it, if you Google it or go on YouTube, you'll watch it. He lambasted every one of those Hollywood elites. He basically just put them in their spot and said, half of you were pedophiles, half of you, would screw around with R. Kelly in your Never Land. Half of you were all friends with Epstein and went to Epstein's Island. It's true. Don't hide it. And you could see people just the expression on their faces. You could tell which ones went.
He's exposed.
He just exposed the shit. Half of them know shit. Half of you know less than what Greta Thunberg. Don't come up here and give your political speeches. Just say who your thank yous to your agent, and then get the fuck off.
Yep.
And that's exactly what he said. And people were like, he really said this? And I'm like, yeah, he slammed every last one of those Hollywood stick their nose up up in the air so far that, like, and I was like, this guy is great. I love him. But it's just like people, in the pandemic thing, people just got to the point where it's okay to be rude. It's okay to not give a shit about anybody but yourself.
Oh, that reminds me of the homeschooling. Guns are not the problem. Because during the pandemic, all these kids were at home with guns, and there were no shootings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when they go to school in a gun-free zone, there were shootings. And that's another thing. They keep wanting to make more and more places gun-free zones, and they don't seem to realize that like 95% of the mass shootings are in gun-free zones.
Hey, did you know in Israel they had one school shooting, and after that they never had another one? They armed all their teachers.
Okay. That would make sense.
But I'm sorry, but here we have too many teachers who want to teach your kids that it's okay to suck little Donnie's dick or take it up the butt. Or you too can be whatever you want to be.
There's Beep Bop. He's back.
What's up, Beep Bop?
But here's...
Oh, he's still... Okay.
But I don't know if you saw... I don't know if you saw the deal where this girl is now suing her doctor and the medical industry for mutilation. Well, she didn't know.
Oh, no.
She didn't know she was 13 years old and had double mastectomy, put on puberty blockers.
Oh, no.
She says,
disgusting.
I'm sorry, but at 13, I didn't really understand what I was doing. So they tried to make her a man. And basically she's now up where she's an adult and she can't have children, and she's suing that whole kind of deal to have it stopped, and she's going after the doctor himself and the hospitals and clinic that provided it, because she didn't know. And it's, like she said, I was a child. How was I supposed to know?
Oh, yeah. Bebop.
Yep. Well, I could tell you horror stories about where I worked, but...
Oh, no.
Okay, when I started working back in take the horse to walk to school uphill in the snow, both ways.
Barefooted.
Barefoot, yeah. And they didn't have books, so everything was on stone tablets. Yeah. I started working. It was manufacturing. It was factory manufacturing. And they would hire 15, 20 people to start the shift. At first break, you'd lose 3 or 4. At lunchtime, you'd lose 4 or 5. Lucky, then you had second break, you might lose a couple. And by the end of the day, you might have one of the 15 still there, and he may only last 3 days. And it was every day you had, 15, 25, 30 new people, however many they could get in there. And they wouldn't make it. Very, very few of them made it.
That sounded like the hardest job I've ever did. And it was actually out in Meade. I'd pull manhole covers from a mold.
Oh. Cast iron or?
Cast iron, red hot, frickin'
nice.
manhole covers.
I think we get ours from India.
That was the hardest job. A friend of mine got me the job, and he says, "Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's probably the hardest job you'll ever do." And I said, "Well, I'm young, I could do it." But see, my problem is I was doing my job, and I would do my cleanup, and then I would come in the next morning, and the night crews, all their crap was left around, and I'd have to clean all of it up. And then I would have to go and do all my shit again. And it was like, I couldn't, there was days I almost couldn't keep up because they were throwing those things out the mold and cast quicker than I could, get them off the shaker. And then I had to break the tongs off of them and roll them. That's 55. And let me tell you what, they were super hot. I still got some scars on my arms, even though I'd wear 4 pairs of socks on my wrists and forearms. Had gloves and steel-toed boots.
Yeah.
I actually still have the boots somewhere. Never got rid of them because they were like...
Yeah.
But it was just a fact that, that was probably the hardest. But like he said, I think the owner said, you lasted the longest. Our foreman did. He goes, "Yeah, this is really."
I think we're confusing people.
That's okay.
Nigel Wolf, X1.
Well, it's Night Wolf.
Oh, okay, Night Wolf. Oh, he's gonna. We're starting something going here. Everybody's okay. Oh, God.
I don't know. I was gonna kind of say Night Wolf's kind of cute.
I haven't.
Bear, I hope he
It's
can't
a girl,
hear you.
long hair.
It does look like a girl.
But it doesn't mean it's a girl. It could be a guy.
Or it's a they. Oh, they disappeared.
Misgender.
So, yeah, you don't know what you're going to get.
Not anymore, you don't.
No, it may look like, but
yeah.
There's only 2 genders, unfortunately. But
Yeah. That's what I say.
There's more.
Try telling that to
more?
some of these psychos, these liberals.
There's what, 23 different genders?
Oh, who's this?
We got here
Silent
now.
Bison. It's Silent Bison.
We got Dr. Phase. It's just Smitty. And we got Death Adder. That's Death Adder. And we got
Okay, well, guys, it's 9:45.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna cut loose here.
Loose.
I gotta clean my stash, but I'm not.
Gotta get on
Probably
early.
spend all day cleaning my stash and my inventory out.
You know what you should do is just keep all your stuff that's got God rolled, and you just get rid of everything else.
Well, I'm trying to keep yellow lettered God rolled stuff, or
just God rolled stuff.
Hostiles have been spotted outside the safe area.
Some
That's
things
what I
I've
do.
rolled. Some of it is perfect. You get it, and it's perfect.
Yeah, that's God
Or
rolled.
it's, yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you meant the stuff that you.
Stuff that's perfect that you don't have to add anything to it, and then you can change. But all the attributes are 100% or whatever. That's a God rolled piece.
Yeah, but I'm a hoarder, so.
I was
Still
too.
got
I had
clothes
to,
from high school laying around here somewhere.
got underwear from the 1920s.
No. Nope.
I didn't say they were mine. I didn't say they were mine.
Then. Oh, okay. I've got some Marine issue boxer shorts around here somewhere from the 40s.
Oh. Scary.
Okay.
I got rid of all my army underwear.
Yeah.
I got my dad's.
Hey, I have a
think
pair of long johns.
I was gonna say I got a pair of brown long johns because when I first went in, they used to give them white ones to you.
I got white ones.
You ever notice though, if you're in the middle of the woods and you get out of your sleeping bag and you're in white long johns, everybody could see you.
Yeah.
You
like glow.
Yeah, so the first thing I did is I went and bought some what is it, right dye or whatever.
Rit dye.
Rit dye.
Rit. All right.
And dyed all my underwear brown.
Getting clapped at by Silent Bison, or it's Silent Bison.
But yeah, then after I kind of got ready to get out, they started issuing them to you as brown. I think somebody got smart. You want to do plug-in?
We're starting stuff here.
I know. Look at all these guys now.
This is pretty good. We got people all over the place.
Yay. Too bad we can't all just speak right here. Talk. It's like.
Hey, I'm thinking about getting another tent.
We can't what?
No, too bad we can't all speak. Yeah, talk kind of like we are.
Shit. Here we go.
Talk shit.
We're trying to play rock, paper, scissors here, but it's not working out too well.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wait a minute, I'll come over here and I'll blow your mind.
Oh man.
Okay, I gotta quit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Blow your mind. Okay. I don't think I've got that one yet.
I could do this one for you.
Oh, whoa! You have some fancy ones.
You blowing glitter bombs.
Yeah.
Bitter you.
Watch out.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Good night, gentlemen.
Yep. Have a good night. Have
Yep.
a good night,
You
guys.
too. Good night, everyone.
An agent has
On
left
again
your
tomorrow.
Shit, fuck. Who did Charles have to screw to get an espresso machine?
R space bar. Good night.
Good night.
An agent has disconnected. You are now group leader.
9:45.
You have the...
Whatever. It's hard to look people in the eye sometimes.
Should I get on? That's what I'm going to do. So. All right, let's do that.
We need you to secure a skyscraper. This may take a while. Hope you cleared your schedule.
System disrupted. System reactivated. Accessing server. Field terminals detected nearby.
Warming up.
Targeting all hostiles.
Terminal controlled. System functioning. System restored.
Oh. All right, let's go fuck these guys up. Where you at? All right.
System curtailed. System back online. Terminal in hostile control.
Here's your ticket, fucker! This fucker's getting his nerve. Take him out!
Y'all tried to attack you. What's wrong? Someone's alright.
Vital signs critical.
Bandits.
EMP jammer detected nearby. Immediate medical assistance needed. System disrupted. System reactivated. Vital signs critical.
All right. Now, let me see what's playing right now. Same people. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna get off. You know, I'll play later. Later. Later.